up, you guys? Welcome to Crossroads Kids Connect. This is episode 10.
10 episodes.
Yeah.
We made it.
We made it. So Summer is so positive about it. And hey, you guys, obviously you're like, hey, that's not Kennedy. She looks different. And you're right. It's Summer. Remember Summer? She's been on our team for a few weeks. And so she is just jumping right in, taking Kennedy's spot since Kennedy is out of town. Hope you're having a good time, Ken. And we're going to talk today about what we learned. Today is actually Sunday, March 27th. So we're going to talk about what we learned today and how you can apply it for the rest of the week. So my sidekick, Summer, you can take it. What did they learn in early ed?
So today in early ed, we learned about how Jesus is a good friend to everyone. And we talked about the story where Jesus feeds the 5,000 in Mark 36:31 to 44. And our memory verse was, "Come and follow me," Jesus said, Matthew 4:19. And so the bottom line was just that Jesus can be a friend to everyone. And a way that we can incorporate this at home is actually making little hygiene bags filled with like toothbrush or toothpaste or deodorant. And whenever you see someone on the street, you can have your parents give the bag to that person who needs it.
Yeah, I really, really love that idea. Summer and I were talking about this before we recorded, about what a great idea that is for kids to be able to be a part of making the hygiene bag. And then, parents, as you're driving, and, I always think about the gentleman over by McDonald's. Like
with his dog.
And he's always like whittling,
Yeah.
And it would be, we don't want our kids necessarily our little ones just coming up, right? But it's a great opportunity for them to see mom and dad like drive up and give them a hygiene bag. Yeah. So that's a good way to connect that.
Yeah.
So there's that. On the elementary side, so actually Summer and I were both on the elementary side today. She was in first and second.
Yeah.
And then I was in third and fourth. And so what we had taught the kids, the story was, the verse is Ecclesiastes 4:9. So two are better than one. They can help each other in everything that they do. And it was great because we had the kids, for my class anyways, we had them acting out, like doing, what's that where you can like act it out but you can't say words?
Charades.
Right? So the kids were acting out different activities that require more than one person. And then so it was a good play and illustration for the kids to see. The person who had to act it out, it was harder for them. The team that can guess it, they were working together. So not only were they actually in real life seeing how hard it is to do things on your own, the person who's acting, but they also were like reading the cards and saying, playing tennis is so much better when there's two than just the one, because you can play tennis by yourself, but that's just not.
It's not as fun.
It's not as fun.
Not as exciting.
Yeah, and so like the Bible verse that we had read through was the kids looked it up. Kudos to the kids who brought their Bibles. They're putting marbles in their jars and getting closer to an ice cream party and a pizza party. But we looked up John 15:12, and where Jesus said, as I have loved you, love one another. And he was giving that command. And so we talked about how do we know how Jesus loved? And so it was a great conversation. Well, we know how Jesus loved because we study his word. And so just another encouragement to bring your Bibles, read your word. And so how can you connect at home, parents? How can you connect at home the story? What did I say earlier? What was my idea about connecting at home? I'm totally drawing a blank. Oh, that's what it was. Gosh, it's been a full day today. So parents, hey, maybe what you can do, mom, when you have like a recipe, you can ask the kids to have a specific part to help you in the cooking and then the cleaning and all that kind of stuff. And you can just show them how two is better than one, because hey, maybe they can make dinner on them by themselves, but it's really hard, right, Mom? So we're going to try to get them involved in all those things. And so, helping around with the chores, that's how you can get them involved. Yeah. And I think we're having one last thing. It's shout outs. We're going to do shout outs for the elementary side. Because again, Summer and I were only on the elementary side. I'm sure the early ed had lots of kudos. Miss Irene is really great with pointing things out. But we haven't been able to connect yet. So who did you see in your class?
I'm really excited about this one. Evelyn Ballin was able to jump up and start worshiping when we had the music playing. But not only did she start dancing, she encouraged her friends to get up and start dancing. And it was just really awesome to see her impact on her friends to where they wanted to get up and worship
Oh,
too.
very cool. I'm sure mom and dad are really excited to hear that. For mine, 3rd and 4th grade, so Jackson and AJ, I asked you guys to come up to the front of the class to do what is it called again? The acting out.
Yeah, charades.
They did the charades and they didn't complain and they acted out in front of the class and it was great. So I just wanted to give you guys a shout out. Thank you for participating. We love you guys, and so we'll do this again next week. We are proud of you. And hey, here's one more thing, parents. There is camp. Camp is coming up for grades 4 through 6. So be on the lookout for the parent packet because registration, what was it, $100 to secure their spot is due by April 24th. So lots of stuff going on. Easter egg hunt, all that kind of stuff. So we want to celebrate Resurrection Sunday with you guys, and we're looking forward to seeing you. Thanks, Summer, for doing this.
Of course, anytime.
You'll see more of Summer. Bye, guys.